Hey everyone, Dr. Mike Southwick back at you. And I always get the question, hey, my grandma wants to come in or my daughter wants to come in. What conditions do you treat? Do you think you can help Aunt Marge? And here's the honest truth. I don't know until we check them out. So what do chiropractors treat? Number one, we work on what's called subluxations, when the joints lock out of place, choking the nerves. Now, the journal Spine, which is a medical journal, way back in 2005 did a study. They said the position of our joints determine the input to the brain. And what I mean neurologically is if the joints are not lined up, that causes different input to the brain. That's not a good situation. In fact, it feeds what's called the stress part or the fight or flight part of our nervous system. The other part is the growth and healing part, which they call the parasympathetic part of the nervous system. So in general, what do I treat? I treat people that are overwhelmed with stress. Now, you may know that when you get high stress, you might have a certain list of symptoms, and someone else in your family might have high stress and have a different list of symptoms. But let me tell you in general what kind of people that we see in the office. Number one, we see babies on the way back from the hospital, sometimes in the hospital, but the way back from the hospital all the way up to some of our patients are in their 90s, knocking on 100 years. And so we have different techniques as far as how we work on and how we adjust those people. But the other thing is this. Your body always has a list of things that it's working on, okay? Meaning you have a healing list. And I'm honest, I don't know what's at the top of that list. All I know is the better that we get your body functioning, the more we have your nerve system and your body in the growth and healing mode versus the stress and survival mode, the faster you're going to heal from whatever. One time, I'll never forget it. I was early on in practice. I've been in practice 17 years now, but I was early on in practice, and a older woman had a leg problem. And after about a month of working on her, her leg wasn't getting any better. And I said, Marge, your leg's not getting any better. Why are you still coming? And she said, well, my blood pressure is down and I'm not on any different medications. It can only be something that we're doing here. And for whatever reason, my body just feels like it's healing even though her leg wasn't getting better. So let me go back to your body has a list of things on the healing slate, okay? I don't know what's at the top. All I know is that the better you function and the more you hang out in growth and healing mode, the better that you're going to heal those things. And then pretty soon when one thing comes off the top, the next thing will come up. And then the next thing will come up. And then the next thing will come up. So sometimes we need to be patient. Sometimes we've had the stress that's causing your problems for 5 years, 10 years, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. But in general, again, I treat people that are overwhelmed with stress. And when the stress side of your nervous system has been kicking out for many, many years, it affects your rest, your reproduction, your digestion, and your repair. So rest. I see tons of people in the office that are having a hard time healing or sleeping. But if that's when your healing happens in your body. So if you're not sleeping, you're not healing. Second thing is your digestion is all screwed up when you're under stress. Think about it. If your body thinks it's under enough stress like you're running from a bull, do you really need to be digesting? So all kinds of indigestion, heartburn, bloating, Crohn's, irritable bowel, we see lots of people on that side. Reproduction. Again, when your body senses it's under stress, it shuts the reproduction down. You don't need to reproduce if you're running from your life from a bull. That's the kind of chemistry that's in fight or flight. And then the last one is repair. So we're not healing well. Remember that list of things that your body has to get to. If you're always in fight or flight, okay, or the sympathetic part of the nervous system, you're not going to get to that list. Through the adjustments and all the other therapies and nutrition that we do in the office, we get the body to chill out, get into the growth and healing mode, and that's when we can get the best results. Love and appreciate you. We'll see you next time.